Make your dreams come true. Just do it.
I just want to be by myself. This is like the most peaceful for me, to just be on my own, just away from people. I try so hard to be kind to others, to try and just fit in and create like relationships, but it's like impossible. I don't know, people just, if they don't like you, they don't like you. I feel like no one gives a shit or cares about the problems I have or can relate to them. I want to try and do something where I put it online and I hope that people can listen and at least relate a little bit, that someone has these same issues. I'm such a loner, like it's just my whole life. That's all I'm used to, is being by myself. I'm like really alone, like I'm really lonely, like to a devastating extent. And I want to connect to someone. To me, like the thought of being close to someone almost seems like a faraway dream. Like it doesn't even seem like something that's real, yet it's so normal for other people. Yet for me to be close to someone, it just seems like something so far off that I could never do. I don't really know how to connect with anyone in a real way.
What's your advice for him?
You perpetuate this lifestyle of, I don't trust people, and people don't like me, and people are probably never going to like me, so I will never like people, and I'm okay by myself. But the fact is that you're so unhappy because you're alone. You should do whatever makes you happy. And if that means that you're lonely and you want friends, then you have to go places. You have to get back in touch with those people you haven't talked to in months or maybe even years. And you have to tell them that you want to hang out, or ask them to tell you about any parties that are happening. And you have to turn yourself from such a reserved creature into a social butterfly. Once you get to do it, you realize how much it's worth it meeting new people. Meeting new people is a huge thing in becoming happy, because if you're currently not surrounded by people that make you happy to be alive, then you really do need to get new friends. One of the easiest ways to do that is to find out about social events, parties, whatever you have to do, and be confident that you are an interesting person. No matter what you have told yourself for years, no matter what you've heard negative people say about you, the fact is that if someone only has negative things to say about you, their opinion honestly doesn't matter, because they were never going to give you a chance in the first place. And if you really don't want to be sad anymore, you have to take matters into your own hands. You have to become happy by changing your attitude.
We're in a time right now where people expect perfection. You expect perfection. And I don't know where this came from. I don't know what happened that this is the criteria for living. My true understanding is, all right, you got one life. The goal for us is to live it to the best of our ability, from the beginning to what's said the end. In the beginning, middle, you're going to do things, you're going to make mistakes, you're going to fuck up. You're supposed to learn and then move forward with the understanding of what not to do. And when you move forward, life may get better, it may not, but somewhere along the lines it's going to click. And everything that I went through back here was supposed to happen so that now that I'm here, I'm able to go ahead with such a high level of knowledge, and I can make other people better. I can make myself better. I can do more for my family. Something happens.
Acceptance is a hard thing because nobody wants to accept the truth. When I was an alcoholic, I didn't want to be told I was an alcoholic. I didn't want to be told I'm a fat bastard. I was just happy being that. So it's almost like this little game in your own head where you don't want to know the truth, even though you do know the truth. I always knew I was addicted to alcohol, but I didn't want it pushed in my face. The moment that I accepted that I had to change and I had to get help and stop what I was doing, that's the moment I could step away from it all and start again. Or without accepting defeat, you can never regain. You can never go on from that, because you're still dwelling on the past. And I've had a lot go on in my life. A lot of stuff happened to me that I didn't think would happen to me. And I had to accept what went on before I could overcome the obstacle. Because there's a saying, for he who holds a hot coal in his hand with the intention of throwing it at somebody, guess who gets burned? The man who's holding the hot coal. And that's what it is, you've got to let go. You've got to let go of all this stuff, animosity, and whatever's happened to you in your life. Whatever you think you can't let go of, you can let go of it. Because I've let go before, plenty of times. And you feel so much better for letting go and moving on than you ever would holding a grudge forever. So there's my advice. Acceptance first, acknowledgement, and then you can move on. very hard earned. I'm 33 and I've dedicated my full life for this. I had no youth life. I had no teenage life, because guess what? While all my friends and people who I knew were out drinking and partying and enjoying life, what was I doing? Running fucking 10 miles down the road in the fucking rain, or killing myself in a boxing gym. And then people say to me, "You're a lucky man, you are." I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Blessed to have that determination, that drive. I'm lucky because I pushed it further than everybody else would dare to do. I'm lucky because I've been trained so hard that I can't be beaten. So every day you wake up and you open your eyes and you breathe fresh air and there's no problem, no one's died, and you've not got cancer, you've not got some bad disease, then you're a very blessed person. And that's a good thing. And if you're fortunate enough to go out for a run and do a bit of training, well, you are one of the few chosen people.
But in everyday life in general, make your training playful. Don't make it like a hardcore competition about who's winning, who's losing. Make it playful, so it will increase because you will not be afraid of getting hurt or losing. You will be tempted to trying more things, and it will make you become more creative.
I remember when I started my professional career, there were a lot of guys that were just as good and maybe better than I was. However, I surpassed them because I went to New York. You know, I went to Los Angeles, I went to Thailand, I went to Bristol, trained in different places. I got out of my comfort zone. A lot of the guys, they want to remain in their comfort zone. The training, it's a grind. There's no glamour, especially in the beginning. It's a hell of a grind, and you're gonna face many obstacles, and you're gonna fail so many times. You're gonna get your ass kicked so many times. You're gonna be humiliated so many times, and it hurts. It really hurts. You know, you're gonna question yourself so many times. Like, hey, am I made for this? Am I good enough to reach the goal that I want to reach? And you have to push through it and believe in your dream and hold on to it. And that's the people that will make it.
Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it! Nothing is impossible!